Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, Vicky. Y'all, it's dark in here because it is like mega snowing outside right now. It's like, well, where I am, it's snowing, but I'm looking out the window right now. It's not accumulating on the grass, but it's like a little bit. It's like on top of the cars. It's like on the mulch around the trees. Like it's really snowing, but it was so windy. It felt like something on my roof was gonna come off. It was like really windy. So I don't know where you are in the United States, but I know a few of us are experiencing snow, and it's March 12th. So if you are experiencing snow, go ahead and put that in the chat that you will experience the snow too. Vicky, how are you? I hope you are doing well this morning. Today we are going to be talking about healthy eating. I'm so excited about this. Um, I decided to start this because I've spoken about healthy eating before on this channel, but I think I'm going to start with food basics. Um, And I just want to preface this with saying that I am diabetic. So my experience with healthy eating has been like very from a diabetic perspective. However, I do want to talk about not just the diabetic perspective, but just healthy eating in general. So you'll hear me vacillate back and forth about, what diabetics should eat and then what everybody else should eat. Hi, Vicky. All right, so I just want to do some housekeeping. Y'all, I am so excited. I went to the Go Wild Planner Conference and I got like so much free stuff. This is an example. I got some free markers. Y'all, look at this big thing. All these were free. But this doesn't even show like all the free stuff I got. Like, where's my I wanted to show y'all. I probably moved it because I've been showing everybody. But I wanted to show y'all some of my stuff that I got from the conference. I had such an amazing time. Oh my God. I saw all of my friends in person I saw so many people in person that I've never met before. I hope Kimberly comes on here. Kimberly watches me all the time, and I met Kimberly in person. Hi, Sonia. Good morning. But let me see. So I got pictures on my phone. So y'all let me know if you can see these pictures on my phone of my vacation. It was just so freaking amazing. This is from um Keisha Glam's her stories. Oh wait, why is it not playing?
I went to the wildest stationery and planner conference.
So that was just a short video. I think I got another one. Hold on. That was one. And then I went to Disneyland with Trika, and Michelle was there. I mean, we had such a great time. This is us at Disneyland. I don't know if y'all can see. This was last week, y'all. This is why I wasn't on here last week. And then this is me taking picture. I was taking a picture with they had these fairy ladies with these big pretty light wings. I don't even know what you call these. That was fun. And then I took pictures with like a couple famous people. Lights Planner Action Planning with Lar. Oh, this is a video I took of the ladies on stilts.
Yes, I love the blue baby.
That's me. So y'all, I just want to share with y'all my little vacation. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. Hi, Barbara. Oh, you had 2.5 inches last night. Okay, the sun is shining now. Well, the sun is not shining now. It is snowing really hard right now, but I don't really see it accumulating, which is really good. It's just accumulating on some surfaces. It's snowing really hard. So anyway, Go Wild was amazing. If you haven't been, you have to go at least once. Go at least once. I go every year. It's a planner conference for those of you who don't know it. When I tell people at work, they was like, "You took a vacation to go to a planner conference?" I was like, "They don't have any idea." So I showed them the pictures, and they'd be like, "What is happening? Why is that a planner conference?" It's so funny. But anyway, I'm excited. You all are the first to know that I am planning to release an e-course really soon on visioning and goal setting, y'all. So I will give you more details around that. Also, Success My Way Academy is starting in April. Now, I said it's starting April 16th, but when I look at the calendar, I didn't know that was like Easter weekend. So I gotta see. I gotta see. I might start it the week before. I have to see. But if you have not participated in Success My Way Academy, what are you waiting for? Success My Way Academy is a life-changing movement. It is a 6-week course that I myself developed. And I meet with you in person, well, not like physically in person, but on Zoom. And you also have some things, some videos and stuff you watch. You have some assignments to do, and they're in specific areas that trip up most humans. Okay. So if you have not joined Success My Way Academy, please consider joining. All of the information is in the description. Hi, Joan. Hi, Mama Michelle. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Joan. Is it snowing where you are, Joan? I don't know. It's snowing here. So today we're talking about healthy eating. What I did was I found like a document that I want to share with you in the Facebook group when I finish this. It's a very comprehensive document. It was found in a crazy place, y'all. I found this document that's really good at talking about healthy eating in Oregon. It's an Oregon.gov document. So I will put it in the Facebook group. And if you're not in the Facebook group, please get in the Facebook group, Success My Way with Lakisha Facebook group, okay? So get out your pen and paper. Remember, that's what we do every Saturday. If you have been following me, you know that I always say take out your pen and paper. And look, while I'm saying it, I can't even find my own pen and paper. I am just disheveled this morning. Um, oh y'all, I never showed y'all this. Y'all see the possibilities are endless. This is where I keep a lot of my ideas and my goals and stuff, y'all. Yeah, I put what I want from God in here. And I say read every day. But I'm just picking up this book because I can't find my real book. Y'all get a pencil, a journal, and some paper. Cause I'm about to go in on this healthy eating, y'all. We talk about food basics today. Like basically, what should you be eating and what should you not be eating? We about to go in. All right, so let's get started. Um, I am going to be looking this way because I actually have my computer up. Um, and I'm going to be reading from like it's a heavy document. It's not like a PowerPoint, it's like a document. But I thought it was really, really good. So the first thing I want to talk about food with is I want to define some things. I want to talk about nutrition and nutrients. And what it's saying here is that um, nutrients are substances that the body needs. And you need these things for various reasons. Like we need to eat, of course, for food, energy, growth, stamina. Okay, we need nutrients, right? So I want to talk to you about the types of nutrients that you should be ingesting. So we're talking about food basics, and this is a series. So this is only part one. No snow yet, Joan. Oh, okay, just rain. All right, thanks. Um, this is just part one of healthy eating. I want to talk about it again, but I'll talk about a different topic next time. But we're going to talk about the type of nutrients. So on your paper, now what I just do with that notebook I had, I tell y'all, my mind is, you know why I'm disheveled? Because I didn't have my coffee this morning. Oh my gosh. Now somebody's calling me. That's my husband, y'all. He's calling me. Hold on one second. Babe, I'm live. What, you okay? Ah, thanks, babe. All right. Yeah, I'm live. They see me talking to you right now on YouTube. If I That's my wonderful husband. He was just checking on me. All right. So, write on your paper types of nutrients, okay? Types of nutrients. And I'm going to write it too, kind of like it's a guide for you to write it down. Can y'all see that? Types of nutrients. I want your paper to look like mine. This is going to be a guided note-taking event, okay? I just need to get a better pen because this one seems like it's running out. Oh my gosh, it's so weird seeing the snow outside my window. How about this one? This one might work. This one might work. Let's see. Okay, this is good enough. All right, the first thing I want you to write under types of nutrients is calories, okay? So I'm just going to pull a bullet and I'm going to write calories. And so your paper should look like this. Calories, okay? Write it like that. And so while you're writing, I'm going to talk. So calories are used to measure your energy in your body. And calories can come from protein, carbohydrates, or fat. The only thing they have on here that's really not okay is alcohol. The alcohol gives you calories. And it says unlike other sources of calories, alcohol provides no useful nutrients for the body. So for calories, you have protein, you have carbs, and you have fat. And then you have, I'm going to put a star beside this, alcohol. So when people said they're watching their calories, they're talking about these things. Alcohol is a bad calorie. It gives you energy, but it's no nutrients in it. So it has a bad effect on you, alcohol. So if I were you, part of my nutrition would be to start to limit my alcohol intake. You need to limit your alcohol intake, okay? Because it's a calorie. It seems like it gives you energy, but it's really bad for you. But you should hover in the proteins, carbs, and fats. And I'm about to break down those things. So let's start with carbohydrates. Because that is a lot that involves sugar. And as a diabetic, I pretty much know this one. Got this one down pat. Okay. So let's start with carbs. Okay, so this article says that carbs provide you with two main things. They provide you with energy and fuel. And there are three types of carbs. So with carbs, you're going to write they provide you energy and they provide you fuel. So carbs are very important. See how I wrote it? Carbs provide you energy and fuel. And there's three types of carbs. So I'm going to write types of carbs. So types of carbs. Who's following me? Let me know in the chat if you're following me with your notes. Who's following me? Right, types of carbs. And the first type of carb, who knows the first type of carb? Who know that? Who knows the first type of carb, y'all? It's the one I try to stay away from all the time. Anybody know? Somebody might write it in the chat, but I'm going to tell you. Sugar. Y'all, sugar is a carb. Write that down. The first, you have 3 types of carbs. The first type is sugar. The second type is starches. And the third type is fiber. Bread is a food that includes all 3 of these, Mama Michelle. You are right. Bread and sugar. Bread has sugar, starch, and fiber in it. Bread has all 3 of these in it. Okay, but when I read this, I was kind of blown because I didn't know fiber was a carb. I really didn't know fiber was a carb, y'all. I don't know why I didn't think that. I didn't know what fiber was actually, but now I know. So let's start talking about sugar. I want to start with sugar because that is a big thing that stops us from being healthy. So I'm going to just fill up this whole page with stuff about sugar. Okay, just dedicate an entire page to sugar because I'm about to break it down. You follow me, Joan? Okay, yay. And let me know if I'm moving the pages too fast, okay? If you're taking notes. All right, so sugar is a big culprit because foods, they hide the sugar. Sugar, when I looked up sugar, did y'all know that sugar has 50 different names? Did y'all know that? Good morning, Tori. How are you? Good morning, Mary. Welcome. My tribe is here. Y'all, we have already started talking about healthy eating, and I am doing like a guided note-taking situation. So now we're talking about sugar. Sugar is a huge culprit in our food because there's 50 different ways to name sugar. So a lot of stuff that we buy from the store that's in a box, in a can, or in a package, or in a bottle, those things may contain hidden sugar. So I'm not going to give you all 50 names. You got to look that up on your own because I just don't have time. But I do have like 1, 2, 3, 4. I got like 4 names. So I'm going to go over like 4 names of sugar. Yes. Alma, hi. Yes, Alma, 50. And it's probably more. I was surprised. I couldn't believe it. I looked up. It is 50 names for sugar. And so we think if we see sugar, we're doing good, but you have to look further. Those I want to do a whole nother video on nutrition labels, y'all, because they be tripping us up on those nutrition labels so bad. Because you got to you can't just look at sugar on a nutrition label. You got to look at carbs. Because what do we say? Sugar is a type of carb. So on your nutrition label, when you see carbs, it means sugar. It means sugar. All right. So anyway, this is one of the names of sugar. Sucrose. If you see sucrose, this is a type of sugar, and sugar is a carb. Sucrose. That's the name of a sugar. So go in your kitchen and find something that's in a bag, box, bottle, or can, and see if you see the word sucrose. That's sugar. If you see this word, what word is that, y'all? Lactose. Did you know I'm lactose intolerant? Who be saying that? That means you sugar intolerant. Lactose is the sugar in milk. Lactose in milk stands for sugar. So I hear people always say, I'm lactose intolerant. And the first thing you say is like, oh, you're milk intolerant. Are you really milk intolerant? Or are you sugar intolerant? Lactose is another name for sugar. All right, come on, y'all. We're getting a little deep. All right, let's do the next one. Tori, see, lactose intolerant. Tori, did you know that lactose is sugar? All right, we're going to go to fructose. This is the sweetest of all sugar, fructose. This is found in children's food and chewing candy and stuff. It's the sweetest. Yep, Tori said she didn't even know lactose meant sugar. Oh my gosh, y'all. So the snow is getting a little cray cray. It's blowing everywhere. It's crazy outside. It says here it occurs naturally in fruits and honey. Fructose, fruit toast is naturally in fruit and honey. I, as a diabetic, I cannot eat all fruits and I'd stay away from honey. If you are diabetic or if you're pre-diabetic, stay away from this. It's the sweetest of all sugars. Stay away from this. I have not drank milk in like 2.5 years. I don't drink milk. Milk has a boatload of sugar in it. Okay, so I'm talking to all the people who are diabetic, pre-diabetic. These two you want to reduce drastically. Now I do eat fruit, but try to eat the fruit with low fructose. All the berries, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries. Okay. All right. Let's go to this one. This one we should know. This one is glucose. That's another name for sugar, glucose. And so we see that a lot. And also what it says in this article is that glucose is found in the blood. So it's called blood sugar. It's called blood sugar. You buy lactose-free milk. That's great. Still look at the amount of sugar in that milk, Alma, because that milk still has sugar in it. Remember, Alma, there's 50 different names for sugar. So just because it say lactose-free don't mean it ain't got no sugar in it. I got to teach y'all. A lot of this lactose-free milk still got a boatload of sugar in it. All right. Glucose is the main source of carbohydrates for cells. Glucose is present in some foods such as fruits, vegetables, corn syrup, and honey. Glucose. So those are the 4 that I'm going to give you. But there are 50 names for sugar. So look up the 50 names and be aware. Now I want to talk to you about foods that have these empty calories in them. Over here. I'm going to talk to you about foods that have these in them. And I want you to tell me if you eat these foods. Hi, Maryville. I saw Maryville go wild too. How are you, Maryville? I finally got home safely. I'm telling you, come home from California to come back to the East Coast was not fun. It was long, but I'm glad I made it home safe. And now it's snowing, Maryville. It's snowing outside my house. Okay. So let's talk about some common foods that have a boatload of sugar in it. Y'all ready? Y'all got your pen and paper out? Because I know y'all be eating some of this stuff. Y'all ready? All right, here's some common foods that have a boatload of sugar, y'all. Marybelle said, okay, super scary. Did you meet another Marybelle? Oh no, Marybelle, you're not the one that I saw. I don't know her last name. So I thought she was you if she's not you. I apologize. Because I know a Marybelle from Go Wild, but I don't know her last name. Oh, you weren't there. Okay. Sorry, Marybelle. That was another Marybelle. Oops. I thought it was you. I do know another one, but I don't know her last name. All right. Sorry about that. So hopefully it'll be you next time, Marybelle. All right. Let's get to these foods, y'all. All right. The number one food, y'all know. I'm going to call these empty calorie foods. I messed up. So call them empty calories foods. The first one, candy. Candy, enough said. Candy. The second one, cake. I know y'all don't get mad at me. All this stuff got this fructose, glucose, so all this glucose, it got sugar in it. All right. The third thing is cookies. The fourth thing is donuts. Come on, I know y'all be eating them Krispy Kreme donuts. I know y'all be eating them donuts. The fifth thing is fruit punch. All right, you get the gist. Empty calorie foods all have sugar in them. I want to encourage you to stay away from those. And I know I'm making y'all mad. These are the things that build up these diseases in your body. Okay? Not just diabetes. We're talking about heart disease. We're talking about cholesterol. We're talking about high blood pressure. Y'all, disease comes from eating a boatload of sugar, starches, certain proteins, even. Certain proteins have way too much fat, and they have the bad fat, not the good fat. So I'm trying to give you like the basics of food before we start going into like recipes and keto and all the fun stuff. Okay? You say you need to gut out your kitchen and start over, Tori? I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh, we haven't even talked about soda. Soda's on the list, Mary Bell. Soda's on the list. Y'all want me to keep going with the list? Oh, I ain't finished with the list. All right, Tori, see if you got the rest of these things in your kitchen. That was only 5. Number 6. Fruit rolls. It says fruit rolls. I guess that's fruit roll-ups. I don't know. Whatever it is, I don't eat it. Granola bars. Pause. Granola bars. Y'all, you can't be listening to these advertisements. All these commercials advertise granola bars as being really, really healthy, and they're not. They have a boatload of sugar in them. You got to look at the label. That's all I can say. Look at the carbs and the sugar, and it's going to tell you the true sugar. And then you got to know all 50 names of sugar so you can read the ingredients and make sure it don't have no sugar in it. Now, I'll give you a secret. Usually, if something has a lot of sugar in it, in the ingredients on the label, it is the second ingredient. The second ingredient on a nutrition label is usually a sugar name if it's high in sugar. Okay, that's just a good little tip. All right, so granola bars are filled with sugar. I don't eat those. Lemonade. We all know that because we make our own lemonade. We know how much sugar goes in that. Enough said. Pastries. You know how you get those croissants and those little pastries with the little jelly in the middle? They're full of sugar, y'all. I stopped eating them. Fruit pies. Who eats apple pie? Who eats cherry pie? Y'all, fruit pies, a lot of sugar. Caramelized popcorn. Now, I love caramel popcorn. I do. But I hardly ever eat it now. Caramel popcorn, y'all. For kids, popsicles. Just be careful in the summer when you're giving children popsicles. Popsicles have a boatload of sugar. Sherbet. Who eats sherbet? Mary Bell says sugar is what binds that granola together in the bar. Woo! Good piece of information. Yeah, the reason why it has a lot of sugar is because to combine it and make it hard, it's sugar. Yep. Joan says it's been 2 months without any soda. Oh, let's celebrate Joan. Joan's gone 2 months without any soda. That's amazing. Joan, do you feel different? I know when I first started on this journey to reduce my sugar, I started to feel different and more energetic just by dropping soda. This was amazing. Sherbet. They have soft drinks. Now it's soda. Soda is number 14 on the list, Mary Bell. And then sweetened fruit drinks. So I'm going to say juice. That's what that is. Juice. This is my list. Screenshot, screenshot, screenshot. These things are horrible for you. And if you can stop eating them or drastically reduce eating these things, you're going to feel more energetic because all of these are empty calories. They don't have a lot of nutrients. They make you feel full. That's why they are a calorie. And I'm sorry, it is snowing and like it's affecting my Wi-Fi, y'all. So I apologize. Yeah. These things make you feel full, but it's not giving you any nutrients and it's causing glucose to run crazy in your body. Joan said, yes, I feel so much better and less bloated. Yes. It takes away the inflammation. So, Joan, what soda also does, it inflames. Soda inflames. So, what happened with me, as soon as I stopped drinking soda, my midsection started to go down because I was walking around bloated with sugar. Sugar bloats you and makes you feel, it just makes you feel bloated. And it makes you full. Once you eat something with some soda, aren't you good for a long time? You're full. But your body's not getting any nutrients from it. All right. So now I want to go. So let me go back to the notes. This is what we're talking about, y'all, the types of carbs. So we went over sugar. Now I just want to briefly talk about starches. So in your notes, I want you to write starches because we went over sugar. Now I want to go over starches. I'm going to take my time with this series. Is that all right with y'all? Is that all right? I'm going to take my time with this. This is important. This is important. Especially if you're around my age. Like I'm 46. Like I don't have time to be eating stuff that's empty. I need everything to go in my body to have a purpose. And I want everything to go in your body to have a purpose. And so if all these things are empty calories, I'm only going to eat them if I'm starving and if I really have to. But I'm not going to buy them and put them in my refrigerator. But if I'm out and I'm starving and I have nothing to eat and sitting lonely on the pavement in front of me is a big old donut, I might take a piece. But other than that, I don't need to eat it. Alma says, I gave up soda 5 years ago and sugar in my coffee about 3 years ago. Excellent. I don't put sugar in my coffee either. I like my coffee sweet, so I do use 100% pure stevia powder. They don't even sell it in grocery stores. You got to buy it off Amazon, and it's $14 for a little pack. But that's what I put in my coffee, and you just put a little pinch of it. And when I say a pinch, you just put a little pinch like this and to sweeten your coffee up. So that's what I use. I don't use any honey. I don't use sugar. I don't use any of that. Come on, Sonia. Sonia said, yes, take your time. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. All right. So let's go to starches because I said that's the second. The first carb is sugar. The second carb is starches. So I'm writing that at the top of my page. Write that at the top of your page. Now we're moving to starches. So anybody going grocery shopping this weekend? I got some work for you to do. Who going grocery shopping? I got some work for you to do. Every single thing that you buy at the grocery store that's in a pack or box or bottle or can, I want you to look at the nutrition label. See if you can find all the places where sugar ends up. If you see the word carbohydrates, that's sugar. If you see the word sugar, we know that's sugar. If you see the word added sugar, that's still sugar. If you see any of these words, sucrose, wait, let me go back so I can know I'm saying it right. Yeah, sucrose, lactose, fructose, glucose, that's sugar. And then go look at the other 46 names for sugar. because it's plenty more. And see how much sugar is in the food that you buy, especially cereal. And I love cereal. Cereal's good. I like cereal. You know why? Because cereal got two columns on their nutrition facts, which I don't understand. They got the column if you just only ate the cereal. And then they got another column if you drench it with milk. So when you look at cereal, only look at the part that has milk. Because if I eat cereal, I'm going to eat it with milk. Oh, Lord, y'all, now it's sticking. Now the snow is sticking. It's cray cray outside my house. I wish I could show it to y'all. It's cray cray. It's blank. Now I look up and it's like all white outside. This is crazy. And it's March 11th. All right. Starches. So it says another type of carbohydrates is starch. And for those of you who joined late, I am reading an article that I'm going to put in the Facebook group. So if you're not in the Facebook group, get in there, get in there. It's in the description below. Please join the Facebook group if you want all this information for yourself. So the starches, it says when you think starches, think of grains such as wheat. So let's write that down. Starches are wheat, rice, corn, oats. So these things are considered starches, okay? All right. And then it says also legumes. That's beans. So now we're getting into beans. Legumes, dry beans, peas, and starchy vegetables. I'm just going to put veggies. All right, so all of these are starches. See, y'all got the list. Screenshot, or just write it down. Hi, Misty! Welcome! Joan says, Lakisha, it just started snowing here. Nope, no grocery shopping today. I know, me either. I'm staying in the house. It's kind of crazy outside. Misty, is it snowing? Misty lives close to me. Is it snowing where you are, Misty? All right, so starches, wheat, rice, corn, oats, legumes, dry beans, peas, and starchy vegetables. I'm going to put a dot next to the things that I don't eat as a diabetic. This is for people who are pre-diabetic and diabetic. Oh, it is, Misty. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm going to put a star. I don't eat rice. I don't eat corn. I don't eat oats. I don't eat peas. So these are the things that I do not eat. I don't eat rice. I don't eat corn. I don't eat oats. And I don't eat peas. As a diabetic, these are for my diabetic people out there. The things that I have with stars beside them are really bad for your glucose in your body. Do not eat those. Do not eat rice. Do not eat corn. Do not eat oats. And do not eat peas. Y'all, I'm telling y'all how I lost 20 pounds. This is how I lost 20 pounds. I started cutting out strategically the things that were putting a lot of sugar in my body. Oh, Missy, you got ice? Is ice coming? Oh my gosh. Mary Bell said, am I a dummy? I thought oats and wheats are the same. I'm not sure if they're the same. I don't think so. I don't think they're the same. I don't know the chemical differences, but look it up, Mary Bell, to see if it's a chemical difference between oats and wheats, because I don't know. Sonia says, what about brown rice? Brown rice is bad too. I'm sorry. I got news for you. There's hardly no difference between brown rice and white rice. There's hardly no difference between brown rice and white rice. I'm sorry. All the rice is bad, at least for diabetics. But if you're not diabetic, I think brown rice will work. But as a diabetic, I got to stay away from all the rice. I eat cauliflower rice. That's the rice I eat. Or if I do have to eat rice, because I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I'm out at a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? They got all the rice. If I have to eat rice, I'm literally eating like less than a palm of my hand of it. Like I'm so like disciplined with my eating that if I see a big bowl of rice, it doesn't faze me. I don't eat it. Um, all right. So this is saying, oh, and this I know you're like, what's a starchy veggie? They're talking about potatoes. They talk about potatoes and yams. Potatoes and yam. I have to stay away from those two. Now I love potatoes, and I do admit I do eat a couple French fries. I still love potatoes, but I have drastically reduced my consumption of potatoes and yams. Yams I only eat on Thanksgiving once a year. I don't cook those. I don't even buy I don't buy potatoes. Potatoes are not in my house. So again, if you're diabetic, stay away from the things that I have asterisks by. You said corn. There's a such thing as corn peas, Mama Michelle. They got corn peas. Okay, Mama Michelle, tell me what you mean by the corn peas. Okay. So, they also talk about. Oh wait, Joan says, Lakisha, you should show us what's in your fridge of foods you eat. I'm a visual learner. Girl, girl, my mom is over here. My mom is down there right now. I can show y'all, Joan. I did a video. I did a video. I actually did a grocery haul, Joan, on my channel where I show people what I buy at the grocery store. In my fridge, I can bring some. Like next time I come here, I'm gonna bring some stuff up here from my refrigerator because I'm the only diabetic in my house. So I do have cereal and stuff like and milk and all that. I don't eat it. My family eats it. So I can't show you my refrigerator because it's not gonna be what I eat. I have to show you what I eat. So I can bring it up here. I can bring some things up here and show you what I eat. Yes, corn and peas. Oh, thank you, Mama Michelle. Yes, corn and peas are starchy veggies. Yep. Okay, gotcha. Check it out. Yep, and Joan, I'm gonna try. I can do that. I was thinking about doing that for our next video. Is bringing some food up here so you can actually see what I eat. But it's gonna be everything that we know we're supposed to eat. I eat a lot of greens. I eat a lot of vegetables. I am a meat eater. I'm not a plant 100% plant-based, but plant-based is really good for you. But for me as a diabetic, like I just like the meat for the protein. Um, so I eat a lot of fresh food. That's so it's hard for me to show too because I eat fresh food. I eat fresh salmon. I eat fresh um like chicken. Like I just bought some skinless chicken thighs. I'm about to cook me tonight for dinner some skinless chicken thighs. I eat asparagus. Um, what else do I eat? I mean, I eat berries. I eat strawberries and blueberries. I don't like raspberries. So I'm telling y'all, the thing about me is that my eating habits are very simple. My Somebody told me that a long time ago. They said keep it simple, stupid. They said don't go out here and try to do all these lavish recipes. Eat a meat and a veggie. You done. Eat a meat and a veggie and drink some water. So that's what I do. I keep my diet extremely simple. So I don't have anything extravagant. I did want to try to cook for y'all at some point, like just cook something, probably using my air fryer because I freaking love my air fryer. So maybe I can do that too. I could cook something for y'all or something like that. Okay, Alma says not the same. Oh, oats and wheats are not the same. And you switch to brown rice. Okay, okay. Alma, as long as you're not diabetic, I think the brown rice is fine, or pre-diabetic. I think the brown rice is fine. But as a diabetic, I have it and I have to manage it and I cannot eat rice. And if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic on here and you're still eating rice, you have to drastically reduce it. It's one of the main culprits for your sugar being really high. And remember, you don't want your sugar to be high because it has detrimental, irreversible effects. People go blind from diabetes. People get rashes. You ever seen people with you ever see people on the back of their neck is really, really dark? That's a sign of diabetes. You ever see people with swollen ankles? Sign of diabetes. There's so many symptoms. Your body is talking to you. When your ankles are swollen, or when you have a big headache, or when you feel like so tired you can't even stay up and you just fall asleep anywhere. Y'all, your body's talking to you that you're not eating healthy and something is wrong. You got to go to the doctor and get diagnosed. Please take care of yourself. This is serious. What you put in your body is contributes to it. And especially in the United States, we have so many imports. We have stuff. There's rice imported. Most of the rice in the United States is imported. Did y'all know that? We don't know what's in that rice. We don't know what's in the rice, y'all. Most of it is imported into the United States. Most rice that you eat is imported. It's not even made in the United States. We don't know. They said, I talked to this lady who worked for the what do you call the people who monitor food? Food and Drug Administration. Yeah. I talked to this lady, she worked for the Food and Drug Administration, and she said most of the rice we eat has plastic in it. She works for the Food and Drug Administration. I'm going to believe her. Okay? If I don't believe nobody else. She said that most of the rice we eat has plastic in it. I'm just saying. Stop eating that rice. Or at least drastically reduce your intake of it. How about that? So you won't go crazy like, Lakisha, you tell us we can't eat nothing. What can we eat? You just eat everything else. Everything but these things. Marybelle says yes. Oh, no. This is Sonia. What about cauliflower rice? Perfect. Cauliflower rice, cauliflower mashed potatoes. Beautiful. The only thing, if it comes in a pack, you got to read the label. You can make your own. Let me tell y'all, cauliflower rice is easier to make than regular rice. Cauliflower rice and cauliflower mashed potatoes, easier to make than mashed potatoes. Go on YouTube and type in how to make cauliflower mashed potatoes. Y'all, literally, I take a thing of cauliflower. I'm going to tell you how to make it right now. You take a thing of cauliflower that costs like $1 at the store. You break it up or chop it up, whatever you want to do. You boil some chicken stock. Boil some chicken stock. Put the cauliflower in the chicken stock until it softens up. And then start mashing it. Ta-da! You have mashed cauliflower. It's so easy. So yes, cauliflower rice and cauliflower mashed potatoes is made from cauliflower. It is a veggie. That is very healthy for you. So when I cook my salmon and rice, I cook regular rice for my kids. For me, I cook salmon and cauliflower rice. And sometimes I sneak my kids to cauliflower rice. And I'll be like, you like it? Because you just ate cauliflower rice. They'd be like, Ma, just trying to get them to get used to it. Joan says, yes, I was floored because I watched videos about plastic rice, cabbage, and fake fish. Come on, Joan, let's talk about the fake fish. Wasn't it tilapia? I don't eat tilapia. I don't even know how we got on. I'm not even looking at this little chart anymore. Tilapia is not real. I don't eat it. When I go to the restaurant and I'm like, what kind of, because some restaurants, they purposely don't tell you the fish. They say white fish. Okay, what the heck kind of fish is that? You go to a restaurant, they be like fish. Okay, what kind of fish is it? Because if it's tilapia, I'm not eating it. I'm just saying. Marva, yes, pasta, not good for you. So what I do is I eat 100% whole wheat pasta. and I eat a little bit of it. And let me tell you why. It's because it's still a starch, it still has sugar in it, but it's released slow in your body. So, guess what? 100% whole wheat pasta does not raise my sugar when I eat a small amount of it. And that's the thing, too, y'all. Stop eating these really big plates of food. I should bring some plates up here. We like to fill our plate. Y'all know how big the plates are? Your plate should be small. Our plates are like bigger than my hands. Sometimes you got to eat small portions. You have to eat good and you have to eat small portions. Okay? Okay, nobody type in. I'm about to delete this thing. All right, I just blocked the user. Thank y'all. Okay. But anyway, so yeah. Marva said don't start with tilapia. Oh, Vicky, you're allergic to wheat. Oh, sorry, boo. Well, you stick with the cauliflower. Stick with the cauliflower. Or maybe Vicky, you do the zucchini noodles? You can take zucchini and roll it through a zucchini noodle thing and it'll come out stringy. And people say that's really good. I don't really like it. But I mean, some people like it. Maribel said Costco has a great deal on frozen cauliflower rice. Oh, they do. Oh man, okay. I'll go as soon as this snow clears up because it's a bit much today. But I didn't know that. Okay, thanks for letting us know. So, okay, y'all hear that? Go to Costco to get your frozen cauliflower rice. Just look at the ingredients because it's in a pack. Mary Bell said, "How small is small?" I wish I had. Do I have something in here that I can use as an example? Um, I got this heart sheet of paper. I mean, something like this. It's like a side plate. You ever have you have side plates in your house? If you fill a side plate up, that's good enough. Um, Vicky said I use a salad plate to eat all my meals. There you go. There you go. That's it. A salad plate. That's it, Vicky. A salad plate is a good portion. Fill your salad plate up. Oh, you said you tried to block. I blocked them, Vicky. Thank you. Vicky, if they come back up, can you block them? Because I don't want to. Last time I tried to block the person, I done blocked somebody. Yes, Vicky, I think you would like the zucchini noodles, and then that way you can still eat like your spaghetti and stuff just with zucchini since you're allergic to wheat. Oh, Marva, you tried to block too. Come on, that's my tribe. That's my tribe. My tribe is right there. Come on, y'all. All right, cool. All right, so let's go to the last starch, and then we'll be done. This is only the first part, y'all. I got a lot to tell you because we still got. I mean, I'm talking about starch, and I'm about to go into fiber and whole grains in a minute. But we ain't talking about fat because this fat, saturated fat, unsaturated fat. We got to talk about. We're gonna do that next time. We ain't talking about cholesterol, y'all. So I got a lot to teach y'all. I got a lot to teach y'all. But we're just doing carbs now. I'm just going to change the title of this to say Food Basics Carbs because that's what we're talking about. So let's go to fiber. So let's write fiber at the top of our paper, and this will be the last carb, y'all. Fiber. I hope this is helpful. Y'all let me know if this is helpful for y'all now because we're going to be well informed. Lakisha going to make sure everybody well informed on what you eat so you can make your decision. So if you decide to eat those empty calories, these you go, this empty calorie donut tastes real good. You just make your own decision. I'm not here. Let me tell y'all something right now. I'm tell y'all something right now. I am not here to judge anybody. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm not here to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. I'm simply informing you, and I want you to make your own informed decision. How that sound? Y'all all right with that? Y'all all right? Oh, it's helpful. Thank you. Great. All right, fiber. If I put fiber at the top of the paper. So, the reason why fiber is so beautiful is because our bodies don't have the enzymes to break it down. I'm going to say it again. The reason why fiber is so beautiful is because my body cannot break fiber down. So I'm going to try to illustrate this for you. So what fiber does as it goes through your body, like this is fiber. My hand is fiber. As fiber goes through your body, it grabs all kinds of sugar. It's grabbing on the sugar on its way out of your body, and you know how it goes out. So that's the beauty of fiber, is that the more fiber you eat, the more you can take away some of that sugar out of your body. As a diabetic, fiber is my friend. I love fiber. When I eat 100% whole wheat, it has fiber in it. It's grabbing all of the sugar out of my body, and then it gets released out of my body. So fiber goes in and takes the sugar out of your body, y'all. I mean, that's just a simple way to do it. I mean, it's a more technical way to say it, but so I'm going to talk about fiber. It is a starch. To me, I mean, it is a carb. I'm sorry. It is a carbohydrate. It is the most friendly carbohydrate that you can eat. Okay? So good news. Yay. So they're saying there's two types of fiber, okay? You have insoluble, I'm going to write it. I'm going to spell it for you. Insoluble. Oh, I got a super chat from Deidre. All right. Deidre, you know I got to do your cheer. All right. Here's my super chat cheer for Deidre. 5, 6, 7, 8. Super chat. Super chat. Deidre. Thank you, Deidre. Thank you for your super chat. Boo! Woo! Yay! Deidre got her cheer for the super chat. And for those of you who don't know, super chat is a way that you can support me as an influencer, because being on stream, y'all, costs some money. I got paid every month. So you're actually helping me out. So thank you. Good morning, Deidre. Thank you. All right. Fiber is insoluble, or it is soluble. So you have two types of fiber. You have insoluble fiber and you have soluble. And I'm writing these down so you can spell them in your notes. Those are the two types of fiber. And I'm about to break down each one. So when you go grocery shopping, look at the fiber in your food too, because that's good. Fiber is good. That's a good thing. Maribel said, what's a good source of fiber for breakfast? 100% whole wheat is a good source of fiber. Some fruits and some veggies are good. Let me tell you this, Maribel. Anything that's green. I love to put spinach and broccoli in my eggs in the morning, because anything that is dark green has a lot of fiber in it. Okay, so that's my thing. That's why I always have to eat something green, and not light green, dark green. Like I don't like iceberg lettuce. I don't like iceberg lettuce. I like romaine lettuce because it's dark. That dark green, woo, the darker the green, the better the fiber. Okay, so the broccolis and the spinach and the greens and those things are like just staples. You just always should have in your refrigerator. Okay, good question. Let's see. Insoluble means that it doesn't dissolve in water, but it absorbs water. And it says this is extra bulk reduced. Oh, it reduces constipation. That's what this thing is saying. It's saying that insoluble fiber reduces constipation and it helps prevent disease. This is why I love fiber, y'all. It says it helps prevent disease. gonna say that again. Fiber helps prevent disease. Fiber is our friend. Um, and it's okay. So they're giving a list. Okay, here's a list of insoluble fibers. So whole wheat flour. So I'm gonna write that down under insoluble. Whole wheat flour. All right, so I'm writing it like this. I'm listing the fiber is good for you. So if you're eating whole wheat flour, that's a good thing. That's whole wheat bread. That's it, whole wheat bread. Um, let's see. I eat a green vegetable every day. Yes, excellent, Sonia. I try to eat it with every meal, honestly. I try to eat a green vegetable with every meal. Alma says, hard to convince my hubby who is diabetic to get away from rice and beans. You should sneak some cauliflower rice. That's why I do my husband, Alma. I sneak that cauliflower. I mix the cauliflower rice up in with the little rice. You got to sneak it in there. Best I could do is switch to brown. I'm pre-diabetic. I only eat 1/4 cup or replace with more salad. That's good. Replacing it with salad. Excellent. Excellent. So, yeah, Alma, you're going to have to do some serious persuading with your husband. Or just give him very little portions. Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Oh, you're late again. No worries, Kelly, because you can always watch the replay. Maribel, I hear you, Alma. Yeah, our husbands are tough. I did a video on my channel about diabetes and family members. So if you are a family member that has a diabetic in your house, I think you should watch that video. It's on my channel. Watch that video on my channel. It's called Family Members and Diabetes or something like that. But I talk about like what it means to be a caregiver of a person that has diabetes. So check that out. I'm gonna say I forgot about putting cauliflower on my shopping list. Oh yeah, add it, girl, add it. Marva says only eat whole wheat bread. Yes, that's me. I don't eat a lot of bread, but when I do eat bread, you best to believe it's 100% whole wheat, and it's just a little bit. All right. So it goes on to say flour, wheat bran. So wheat bran you can find like in cereal. So I know a lot of cereal like Raisin Bran and stuff like that. They claim to have this. Or Total cereal has a lot of nutrients in it, but I don't eat it. But if you're not diabetic, Total cereal is great. Yeah, Maribel, all bread has sugar. All bread has sugar. So this is the thing. My diet is not zero sugar. My diet is low sugar. So all bread has sugar. The wheat bread I eat has sugar in it. But you have to read the label. I can't express that enough. If I know that one serving of bread equals one piece of bread, one piece of bread equals one serving. And if I know that in that one piece of bread, I have about 10 grams of sugar, but it also has 5 grams of fiber, I can subtract. So really that one piece of bread only has 5 grams of sugar. I have to see how I can teach this to y'all. Because I can eat a piece of bread knowing that with the fiber, it's reduced the sugar to 5 grams. Then I eat half the bread. Now I'm only eating 2.5 grams of sugar. Oh, look at I'm sorry, y'all, about my internet because we have a storm. So I have to teach you how to read the labels because I am low sugar. I am not no sugar. So I eat low sugar as much as possible. I look at my nutrition label if it's in a bag, a box, a pack, a bottle, or a can. I look at my nutrition label and then I look at the serving size, the ingredients, and I have to make an informed decision of if I eat this, how much am I going to eat to maintain my sugar levels to be normal? You see how that works? It's like a science, art. All right, anyway. I'll keep talking about it. Let me think about how I can teach you how to do that. Because I don't want people to think, oh, I got to stay away from everything. You don't have to stay away from everything. You just have to be smart about everything, if that makes sense. All right. Nuts. Nuts is an insoluble fiber. Now, I will tear up some walnuts in a minute. I'll buy a big pack of walnuts and sit here and eat them. Nuts is insoluble. Very good for you. Nuts, nuts, nuts. And many vegetables are a good source of fiber. So it didn't say many, it didn't say a little bit of veggies. It said many. So that's why I don't feel deprived by not eating corns and peas, because I can eat any other veggie I want. Okay. All right. Then they had the soluble fiber. The soluble fiber dissolves in water to form a gel-like gummy material. So soluble dissolves in water. Insoluble does not dissolve in water. It absorbs it. You ever put a piece of bread in water and it absorbs it? That's insoluble. But soluble, it turns into like a gummy goo in water. That's the difference between insoluble and soluble. Insoluble absorbs the water. Soluble turns it to goo in the water. All right, let's see what's soluble. It says soluble fiber can help lower cholesterol and glucose. All right, so this is important. I'm going to write this down. Soluble fiber, it lowers cholesterol and glucose, which is, what's glucose, y'all? We know what glucose is. Sugar. So this soluble is good for you too. It lowers cholesterol and sugar. So fiber in general prevents disease. It's very good for you. It says soluble fiber is found in, now this is the tricky part. It's found in oats, and that is something I do not eat. It's found in peas. It's found in beans. I don't eat peas either. It's found in beans. It's found in apples. I don't eat apples either. It's found in citrus fruit. I don't eat any oranges, but I will eat a little bit of a grapefruit. And I'm going to tell you why I'm not eating these things, even though they have fiber in them. Carrots. I do eat some carrots. And barley. I don't even know if I'm eating barley. I have no idea if I eat barley or not. But this is the list of soluble. Now, notice how I have things on here that I said diabetics shouldn't eat. Oats, peas. I'm a diabetic. I don't eat apples. I stay away from fruit. It is the sugar content. Some food have way more sugar in it than my body can handle. Even though these foods have fiber, they also have a lot of sugar. So I cannot eat them as a diabetic. But if you're not diabetic, go for it. It's good for you. What are your thoughts of those powder fiber? My mother-in-law swears by. I like the idea of powder fiber. Just make sure you check in the nutrients, because it's in a can, right? Isn't the powder fiber in a can? So I prefer to get fiber from food, but I do know people who have lost weight. They have lost weight taking that powdered fiber. So I haven't tried it, but I know people who use it. I haven't heard anything bad about it, but I just I know it comes in a pack, so I will want to look at the nutrition label. But I know people who have lost weight with the powdered fiber. All right, y'all. So that's all I got today. I'm gonna recap. Not even right there. We talked about there's types of nutrients, and nutrients come from calories. And calories are found in protein, carbs, fat, and alcohol. Alcohol is an empty calorie like candy. It's not good for you. It has no nutritional value. So today we started with carbs. Next time we come, I'm going to talk about protein and fat. Today we talked about carbs. Next time we come, I'm going to talk about protein and fat. We talked about carbs today. So when we went to carbs, we say, you know what? They give you energy and fuel. But let's break it down. Is it healthy or not? We got sugar, starches, and fiber. And that's what I went over with you today. We went over 4 names of sugar, even though there's 50 names. We went over the foods that have sugar in them that you should stay away from at all costs. And we had even more sugar foods. Then we went to starches, and I talked about the starches that I don't eat because they have an enormous amount of sugar in them. And then we talked about fiber, and fiber is the carb that's your friend. Fiber is your friend. Cassandra, hi, Janet. Miss you too. Oh, Benefiber, yes. Yeah, I gotta try. I haven't tried Benefiber. Let me look at the ingredients. You can look at nutrition labels online too before you go to the store. So I'll look at the nutrition label and see what I can find. Cassandra, good morning. I will be watching the replay. I'm going to the wellness journal. I'm going to do. Oh, you're going to do a wellness journal. Oh, how fun. Cassandra, tell me all about how you're going to put it together and how you're going to categorize it. That's fun. Sonia said, my doctor said if you do not eat enough fiber, you can help with powder fiber. Oh, okay. Well, go ahead and try the powder fiber, see how it works. I like I said, I think I eat a pretty good amount of fiber because my diet does not involve a lot of food. I eat simple things. Um, Thank you, Vicky. Please hit that like button, everybody, and share. Thank you, Vicky. Also, if you're interested in Success My Way Academy, it is starting April 16th. It is my academy. I'm a certified life coach. I have been certified for almost 9 years. And so I'm really happy. And I have been doing this academy for 2 years, and it has been going very well. So if you are interested, let me know. And Joan says, thank you. This is great and very informal. And thank you for joining me because I know you could be watching anybody right now, but you are choosing to watch me. And I honor you for that. And I thank you for that. And I appreciate you for that. You just inspired me when I saw that notebook. Oh, this one. Yes, I have plenty of these. I love journals and notebooks and planners. I love them. All right, y'all. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Y'all know what I'm about to say, even though it's snowing outside. Today is Self Love Saturday. Make sure you do something special for yourself today. I am going to spend time with my mom. My mom is here. So I'm going to spend time with my mom and my 6-year-old who are kindred spirits. My mom and my 6-year-old, they are in love with each other. So I'm going to spend time with those two, cook some healthy meals, spend some time with my family, and just enjoy my Saturday in because it's snowing. So what are you doing? Make sure whatever you do today is because you want to do it and you want to help yourself. Until next time when we talk about proteins and fats, I'll see you later. All right. Bye, everybody.